What's up, family? Welcome to mini-bytes session 34. Today's theme is Be Still and Know. My name is Erin McCluskey, and I'm a mindset and performance coach. If you would like to learn more about my work and what I do, you can visit www.erinjewellcoaching.com. That's www.erinjewellcoaching.com. There will be a space for you on the webpage to reach out to me with any questions or any shares as well. So today we are going to talk about what it is to be still and know. And that statement is actually a biblical reference, and it talks about God reminding us that we need not worry, and that times of stillness and to just simply listen can be really effective and helpful in guiding us along our path. And so those of you who have worked with me or know me know that I am an activator. I'm an initiator. I express myself outwardly a lot. I'm generally, I have a tendency toward being more social versus more inward. And so in some practices, this would be called sort of the yang, more of an expansion, an outward expression. And these are some of my gifts, and some of them I have cultivated as part of how I've learned to live in the environment and how I've learned to thrive in the environment that I'm in. And, some of these aspects, like I said, are just simply gifts, and they're beautiful gifts, but just like any other gift or characteristic that we're given, they need to be cultivated. And so for me, along my journey, I started to become aware that there are times when I'm really active, or when I'm doing a lot of initiation or activation, and it can start to feel even forced, where I'm expressing myself outwardly a lot, and maybe I start to get physically sick, or I start to feel tired and run down. Well, that's because I'm not balancing out the activation and initiation with its complementary partners, which are things like receiving, stillness, and listening. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that side. So the stillness, the receiving, and the listening. So why is that important? Well, as I just mentioned, someone like me, an achiever, an activator, an initiator, in order for me to maintain, and I don't use the word balance too often, but in order for me to maintain that gift and to be able to use those gifts to their potential, it's really important for me to continue to learn how to cultivate listening, receiving, pause, and simply being still. And it's in those moments that my body, mind, and spirit have the opportunity to recover, recharge, and then in turn come back to the gifts that I have, so that I can continue sharing them with others. So essentially, in order for me to use my gifts the way that they are truly meant to be used, I have to know what's complementary to those gifts. So as an initiator, as an achiever, as an activator, the complementary aspects to those gifts are being still, receiving, listening, and the pause. And so we've talked about the benefits of cultivating the gifts of being still, receiving, listening, as it relates to things like my immune system function, my mental health, my spiritual health, and my emotional health. But there's also other benefits. When I find myself in periods of stillness, let's say, for example, this morning during prayer and meditation time, I had what I like to call downloads. And these are what I believe to be messages from a place of support and love guiding me along my path. And so it's really hard for me to receive those messages if I'm always running around and I'm always doing and I'm always talking and I'm always engaging my thoughts. So although the thoughts in my head never really stop, when I hold space for stillness and meditation and prayer and listening, the thoughts in my head are not as loud, and I'm less likely to engage those thoughts. And what that holds space for is new information, messages that are important for me to hear. For example, today's theme, be still and know. Today's theme of be still and know came up during prayer and meditation. If I was not allocating time to meditate and pray, I would not be able to share these themes that I do. So as I wrap up for today, I think it's really important that no matter what the gifts are, even if your gift is listening, even if your gift is receiving and your gift is stillness, it is important to understand the complementary aspects of that, which are activation, initiation, and cultivating those. But may we all today further cultivate the gift of listening, the act of being still, and may we all invite the opportunity to receive the messages and reminders that we are meant to. Love you all. Until the next time.